Sisyphus was punished by the gods. I'm not sure of what action. I should actually look into this to have a broad understanding of it, but I know the basics. So he was punished by the gods through some type of obviously bad action he did to hold up a boulder, right? People who know me personally, like I post Sisyphus all the time, and they don't seem to understand the meaning behind it. So that boulder that he is pushing up, every time he gets higher and up the mountain and up, it comes down and down and down again. So for eternity, he had to keep doing that. He never got to the top. Now, for the average person, they may think that that's like, yo, no matter how much you work, you're never gonna get to the top. And obviously, that's stupid. So the meaning behind that is that in life, no matter what you're doing, you're never going to reach the top because there's always some way to grow, right? And obviously, in terms of whatever you're interested in life, there may be a certain place where you're going to stop and think everything's fine. But in life, you can't stagnate. You don't just, and then because when you do that, you don't grow. And when you do that, you just become, you're not doing what you're meant to do on earth, right? I take Sisyphus, and there's a saying with it. It says, one should imagine Sisyphus happy. It's such a beautiful quote because people seem to forget that life is not based upon happiness because happiness fades. It's an emotion. I could be happy right now. Like I'm happy that I'm recording this video. After this video, something terrible could happen to me and I'm not happy again, right? But I can't base my life upon when do I not feel happy because then well, my life is just gonna be shit. I'll take drugs or do whatever just to get that dopamine of me like, hey, I'm happy. So one should imagine Sisyphus happy. Do you fucking think that you and like genuinely think about this? It's not like a fucking small like it's a huge boulder. So obviously whatever you think, it would probably be inhumane for someone of his structure like a man to push up a huge boulder. But think about that. He wasn't smiling through that process. He wasn't thinking about anything. It was just getting this boulder up there. And obviously it kept coming down. But that's the beauty of life. You're gonna push, 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 push. Things might fall back. Push, push, push. And you're gonna reach a stage and then you may be happy, but then you can't stagnate because once you stagnate, you lose growth, you lose who you are as a person, and then you're just living for the sake of living. And that's what many people are doing right now. Don't live for the sake of living. Don't just wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I'm up. Because that's kind of disrespectful to the creator of all of this. And whether you think it's God, whether you think it's the universe, whether you think it's a plant, I don't care. But I don't believe that you were put on here on earth just to live. You're not put up to wake up, scroll, maybe watch some motivational content, post it, say, yeah, get your dreams, and then go to sleep, right? You're here to experience life, the beauties of it, the tragedies, the wins, the losses. Because when you look back on your life, when you're about to die, on your deathbed, and you look about all the experiences that you've had, the tragedies, the losses, the wins, the impressive wins that you've got from being determined to reaching your goals, you're going to think you lived a life of substance. And anyone who doesn't go through any type of immerse struggle, and pain will never ever get to say that, right? Sisyphus, or the idea of it is just an understanding of, well, for me at least, like I like it's my wallpaper on my phone on my home screen, right? I feel that every waking minute that you are alive, you are there to push up this boulder being life, your goals, what you want to achieve, your relationships, every day. And you're trying to improve and get up the hill, right? Every waking minute of you being alive should be focused in doing that. Now, I don't mean that you should be working every waking minutes of your life. I don't mean that maybe you should be on your laptop and grinding all the time. But read, conversate, right? Conversation is actually going to help you. Go outside, look at the scenery outside by your home. Appreciate the grass, appreciate your bed, appreciate your pillow, appreciate your fucking hair. Like appreciate like having a wall to put up your whack shit on, bro. This light, the camera that's recording me, like every waking minute of your life should be pushing your boulder, pushing your rock, the hard thing, or the goal you're trying to achieve, or the work that you need to push to get to the top. No matter what it is, work in and of itself doesn't have to be direct correlation into you doing something to get a certain outcome. Working, bro, making your bed in the morning could be work to you because that's mental resilience. You're like, fuck, I don't want to make my bed. Fuck it, I'm gonna make it. You make it. Like for me, it's a habit now. Like my bed is made, right? I take a cold shower every time I wake up. It's a habit now because when I don't, and literally I've went like on a 2 week, a week long like rats where I was just a degenerate. Like I was playing games. There's this game called Among Us. I was playing Among Us every day with like my siblings. Eating shit food. I wasn't waking up on time. Like talking to my girl the whole day. It was a disgusting. Like it was genuinely depressing. I was genuinely depressed. I was quiet for most of the day because it's like terrible. But once I got back into the routine that I'm in, I'm more happy because I'm proving to myself that like here's 20, this is a manifesto of me when I'm 22. I'm gonna reach this goal because I'm doing the actions he would do. And that's me pushing my boulder. Maybe your boulder is to stop doing that thing you do at night. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe that's your boulder and maybe that's your goal for the next month. Whatever your boulder is, understand that you can't just push and be like, ah, it's too hard. I want to be happy now. Because I've done that and it's fucked. It's fucked. It's depressing. So always achieve or strive to achieve greatness. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Greatness in all realms of life, not financial, not just in health, not just in relationships. Attain new information, articulate your words properly, learn a skill, fights, learn to shoot guns, right? Learn anything. Just continuously grow because when you look at the person that you are after, imagine like here's an analogy. Imagine learning new information for the next 10 years. I'm 18. So when I turn 28, I'm going to be so cool because I'm learning so many things. And I envision that person. I'm like, he's going to be such a cool guy. And when I'm 28, I'm going to look back at me now and I'm going to be like, hey, that guy was really cool because he built the building blocks for me to be who I am today. Why? I pushed the boulder. So just push your boulder. Don't let anyone tell you anything else. You don't need a break. You don't need you're never not you're not there and you never will be there. And that's the beauty of life. You always have to push to get there, knowing that you won't be there. But the only way to live is to try and be your utmost best. You're not gonna be extremely perfect in everything in life. You're not gonna make mistakes. But that's the beauty of it because you're trying to be this person who you'll never reach. But the more you try and reach them, the more happy you are, the more sane your life is. One must imagine Sisyphus happy.